Okay, it's Ethan again. I'm back with a good mic. All right, I'm just testing these boxes. How about we open some Walking Dead from AMC Season 6 trading cards? Look for exclusive in memoriam insert cards. Only at Target, it says. We got here. Oh yeah, I forgot everything's backwards. Dun, dun, dun. What we got? Oh yeah. Odds per pack, find secretly numbered base cards, parallels, mod. Oh yeah, okay. I forgot these are from Top. Some other ones were from Cryptozoic or whatever from 2016. So these must be like 2018 or something. I got these off eBay, obviously, and obviously I didn't pay $19.99 for them because it's ridiculous right now. But what are you thinking? Let's just open it. I got a new knife right here. I usually use a regular knife. Ridiculous. Every single Walking Dead character or person. Oh yeah. Wrong way. There we go. Focus this in right. Alright, so we got special pack. Let's say Walking Dead Season 6. One costume relic card inside. Oh, okay. That's my costume relic card right there. They didn't even make me. They didn't Well, this live stream's working. I'll check it after. I got more to open. I just want to do one so I don't screw it all up. I got some old football I'll open. I got more. The Walking Dead. This one's, I did Season 6 first. This one's Season 7. I'll hit that up in another video if it starts working. What else I got? I got some stuff here. I want to start doing box breaks. I gotta get my live going. If not, I still haven't sent my computer in. I got like a $1,200 computer that broke. It want $400 to fix it. I want to start doing box breaks with these. A couple of these to start with. And I got two, so I'll get some of them going. Either way, it's not even about basketball. It's not even about football right now. It's about The Walking Dead, Season 6. Let's get in it. You know, I need a little bit of background music. Let's do some. I need this to go back. Oh, it's like my TV froze. What does that even happen? Something crazy. Here, I'll open one up and just not sitting there. Maggie. Read that one. Oh, this one's got all sorts. Carol shot Donnie in the arm. Just before she and Maggie were taken hostage, Maggie tries to convince Paula to work it out with Rick and get him help. Donnie was losing blood and dying, angrily approaches Carol, but Maggie sweeps his feet out from under him to defend him from turning his anger onto her. He and kicks Carol several times before Paula knocks him out with a pistol. You know? Not too bad. The Tops puts it all on there. The cards are a lot cheaper made too. Those are really flimsy cards. Like, how do you keep those in good shape? In memoriam, Nicholas. Dang, I said to look for those. I get Nicholas. He was a prick. Look for exclusives in memoriam. Insert cards. Finally realizes how self-centered and careless he has been, and is trying to make things right. When he and Glenn become trapped in a dumpster surrounded by walkers filled with hopelessness, he takes Glenn for showing him a better way before he takes his own life. I forgot about that. It actually saved Glenn. I remember all about it. Let's see here. I watched scary movies last night. Alright, for real. There we go. Mr. Rick Grimes. I'm gonna back this up. There we go. We got Rick Grimes in here. says chop on it. Chop number one. Oh, I get it. Rick Ryan. That's my boy Rick. Yep. It's Rick right there. Confirmation. After faking the seriousness of her injuries, Carol discovers the locked in a basement cell. As soon as she sees the wolf, she knows he must die. Morgan is determined to save her ever beliefs. Okay. 41. Fighting a way out. Michonne. Put that one right there. Betrayed. What we got here? Daryl helped Dwight escape the search party that was coming after them and bury some old friends that they had found in the buried forest, or burned forest. Daryl felt that after what they had been through, he was compelled to ask Dwight the question and invite them to the community. But once Daryl revealed his motorcycle hidden in the brush, Dwight betrayed Daryl by pulling his gun and taking a bike in his crossbow. Yeah. Next pack. I can get in it. Should have taken the long way. After killing Denise, Dwight and several saviors ambushed Daryl and Rosita in the tracks. They have taken Eugene hostage and threatened his life and theirs if they ain't taken him to Alexandria. Eugene surprises Dwight, biting him in the crotch, which creates enough distraction for Abram to come out in bushes and save them. Yeah. Can't anymore. There we go. Whoa. Now that is something. Scary, eh? Huh. Glenn and Nicholas are on their way to find the feed store so they can set it on fire to distract the horde when they come across a walker trapped under a car. Nicholas recognizes him as Will from a previous search crew. Glenn steps up to kill Will, but Nicholas stops him, saying that he shouldn't be the one to do it since he left him behind. W2. It's W2 right there. I'm gonna rewatch every single episode. Looking for Jesus. Meat ponchos. Okay. With walkers taking over the house, the group must find a way to escape, and they are running out of the options. As walkers are coming up the stairs, Rick and Michonne use the guts and blood of other two walkers to make camouflage ponchos out of sheets for each of them to wear, covering their human scent. They then slowly begin to make their way through the crowd of walkers undetected. Damn. Proper burial. What we got here? When Carl spots Deanna wandering in the woods, he understands why Spencer was out there looking for her, having had to kill his own mother. Carl knows how much it means to be the one to do it. So she leads Deanna to Spencer. As Deanna approaches, Michonne helps hold her so that Spencer can put his mother to rest, to bury Deanna and mark her grave. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me let it smoke right quick. Dun, dun, dun. What the heck is this, man? What's on? Yeah. All right. Let's get it. All right, Cal. It's got Abram in it. I got Abram's autograph out of the last book. Glenn was drawing away from the walkers, but he is quickly overwhelmed by their numbers. He finds himself out of ammo and completely surrounded. Just when he's about to be overwhelmed, a massive spray of bullets rains down and walkers begin falling all around him. Glenn looks up to see him and Sasha shooting and smiling from the top of the wall. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we got here in memoriam, Sam Anderson. Little Sam Anderson. I remember him. He got everybody killed. He got his mom killed. He got his brother killed. He just couldn't shut up. While camouflaging walking through the horde in Alexandria, Sam has flashes of Carol's threats about the monsters eating him and becomes overwhelmed with fear. His mother encourages him to keep going, and his whimpering cries draw the attention of the walkers, who suddenly bite down and begin to devour him. Yeah. Remember, that's what happened to him. I'll take that. Maggie Green on the scene. Got Maggie Green on the scene. Maggie Green. During her time in Alexandria, Maggie has become a leader for the group and is trusted friend and advisor of Deanna. Her calm demeanor and her strong determination for the success of the community also made her the perfect choice of taking on Gregory's trade negotiations at Hilltop. Her main focus, however, is always love for Glenn and the future of their unborn baby. Man, god damn. That's deep. Kill them all. I'll read that one too. I wasn't going to read that one, but kill them all. Once Rick and the group return from the hilltop, they gather everyone in the church to explain what has happened. In order to trade for food, they must go to Negan's compound, rescue Craig, a hilltop resident, and kill everyone inside. Rick argues that even enough that Jesus, what the hell? Rick argues that even though they would be doing this to create trade with the hilltop, they also need to strike first before the saviors in Alexandria attack them as well. Yeah. I got lucky. Lucky. While Glenn and Heath are out, while Glenn and Heath are out searching for a head that resembles Gregory's to present to the compound, they talk about how both of them have been lucky. While they have killed many walkers, neither have had killed a living person up to this point. But, both of them are nervous about what infiltrating the compound means, not only for that night, but how they will live with themselves afterward. God dang, Glenn, just wondering, man. Should I do that? Apothecary. Alright. I'll let you guys read that one. I just want my cigarette. I got a few more packs up in here. Going mad. Oops. After the loss of his wife and son, Morgan is alone in the apartment where Rick and Michonne last saw him. Replaying the death of his loved ones over and over, he yells to his family that is no longer there. He is fiercely shouting, saying they weren't supposed to be there. During this ranting, the lantern tips over and it begins burning his apartment down to the ground. Or down around it, whatever. Sounds better my way. Trust us. And dang. When Rick and the group arrive at Hilltop Community, the lookouts above the gates, armed with only spears, insist they give up their weapons. After a tense moment, Jesus says they can keep them. When Rick suggests they discuss their business outside, Jesus admits that the Hilltop Community has run out of ammo months ago and hopes Rick will give as much trust as he has been given. He hopes. Eugene's facility. Good old Eugene. His name's Eugene Boulder. Eugene has always been the one to save during the apocalypse, but after the attack on Alexandria, he is determined to find a way to contribute. He takes Abram, to an industrial machine shop that he discovered and explains that he's going to protect him because they fill Alexandria and trade with the other communities. He's keeping a secret. Keeping a secret. You guys can read that one. Get 0% APR financing for 63 months with Super Bonus. Now through June 1st. Focus a little bit. I thought that was a refractor, no? Final warning. At the final roadblock, the Sabres drop a walker off the side of the bridge with a chain around his neck. The group is forced to watch him hang and die. The Saviors say he also laid a large stack of trees across the road, making it impossible to pass through. The logs are set ablaze, and then the group is forced to turn back again. But this time, there is no more roads to be taken. Shit. Idiot. When several of the walkers get distracted and start to wander off the road from the horde, Abram jumps out of the car without hesitation. He waves his arms and makes noise to attract the walkers. When Sasha questions his desire to live, he explains that after seeing Reg and Pete killed, he is determined to live life boldly just like her. Sorry. God damn. What? What? While they're trying to figure out a way to work on a trade agreement with Gregory, members of the Hilltop crew return from delivering supplies to the Saviors. Negan claimed that the drop was light, killed 2 of their people, and kidnapped to be returned if Gregory was killed. When Ethan stabs Gregory, Rick attacks, and after a fight, stabs Ethan in the neck. Jesus. Goddamn, Rick's gangster. Overheard. Let's read that one. When it's done with this, my buddy Jeffro will come over real quick. The Hilltop. There we go. I'm going to put a little sleeve up on that piece. I'm going to mess up the Hilltop. Top's Hilltop. The Hilltop. Before the apocalypse, the Hilltop colony was simply an antique residence. The home had survived decades without power. When the world ended, people naturally migrated there and put up walls around it to create thriving communities. Fight's not over. You know what I'm saying? As Rick draws his gun to the Saviors trying to escape the compound, he hears a voice on the walkie-talkie telling him to lower his gun. Rick tells him, "Come out." But the voice merely tells them all to lower their weapons and explains that they have taken control of Magazine hostage. Jesus. Hi, Daryl. Put your gun in the back. Put your gun in your head. Dale and Rosita find Glenn and Michonne bound and gagged in the woods, held hostage by the Saviors. They attempt to rescue them, but Dwight is circled around and holds a gun to him from behind. Before he can respond and make a move, to defend himself, Dwight fires one shot and hits Daryl, but tells him, "You'll be alright." He shot you in the side of the head, the ear. Law of averages. Rick and Dale are on the way back to Alexandria with a supply truck when they hear a noise. Rick slams on the brakes, and Jesus comes flying off the roof in the field. He runs, and Daryl jumps out to chase him. When Rick gets to kill, oh shit, Rick's out. When Rick gets out to kill walkers, Daryl and Jesus fight over the truck and knock it out of gear, causing them to roll back in the lake and sink. I forgot about that. I remember that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a relic. We'll get this piece. People can come back. Yeah, they can. As Rick and Morgan are searching for Carol, Morgan confronts Rick about why he feels necessary killing Karen and Devin in prison. Oh, and David at the prison. And how she was able to come back and rescue them from Terminus. Morgan believes that even if people have done something horrible, they can still come back. Keep driving. It isn't time yet, and they need to find a way to fight their own terms. With Maggie's condition worse, they're forced to turn around once again and try to find another way to the hilltop. This Maggie reminds me of my sister. Let's see. Maggie and Carol staying while others are inside the Savage compound when they are captured by captors and being reviewed. Oh yeah, he got shot in the eye. When Carl's in a coma, Rick recounts days and events. He once thought that people like Alexandria could never help themselves, but he saw how they come together and now believe that they can survive. He's ready to rebuild Alexandria, make a life for everyone, and create a new world. Find and wait. Morgan sent himself on a mission to kill everyone he sees, whether they are alive or dead. So when he discovers two men running through the woods, he has him. Dang, that's ridiculous. Morgan is just a savage. Redirection. Job Morgan. Fool Morgan one more time. After time and patience, Morgan begins to learn from Eastman. They grew food, but they all lack expressions. Morgan must also accept who he is and the things that he has done in the past in order to move forward and create peace. Like that pack. Who are you, or who you are? Rick suggests they leave Pete's body in the woods, but not bother to bury him. But Morgan believes that's a. But once they discover Ron found them, Rick's confidence and his Holland Breaks, Ethan Holland, www.hollandbreakstore1.com. You'll see the one. I'm gonna be doing a lot of this. Eastman. Oh, Eastman. Eastman punches Morgan out of the way to save him, but he is bitten before stabbing the walker in the head. Knowing his fate, Eastman tells Morgan he should leave and find other survivors. He's a courageous man. Oh, there's Abram Ford. I got his autograph. Got that Bill Uncle one though. He's a badass for sure. Everybody had to like Abram. He played a good character. So if not, there we go. My stable again. Sorry about that. I spun out. Wasn't stable. Forgiven Abram quick wit and ability to create unique hashtags. Oh, I still got some more here. Let's see. He explains to them prayers have been answered. God has given them courage to save the town themselves. Jeez. All this. Gabriel. You're still here, Glenn. Glenn and me, Glenn explains to the people that you love. Oh, Jesus. Glenn explains that the people you love are a part of you. And if you stop being you, then the last part of them is gone. Good job, Glenn. Finally. Everybody's waiting for that. Rick and Michonne have been surviving together for a long time, and through it all, their feelings for one another have grown. When they find themselves resting in the couch one day, their hands meet, and they act upon the feelings both of them had for some time. Again. Why are you still wearing that? It's my voice. Alright. Gabriel has gone through a lot of changes since Rick found him. He has slowly been earning trust and betraying the group when they first arrived in Alexandria. I lost it. Oh, and when and when he and Rick has a moment alone, Rick asks why he is still wearing the clerical collar. Gabriel explains that he's still the same person that he was, for at least he thinks he is. What do we got here? Walkers. That's not what you want to wake up to in the morning to, folks. Look at her. Not even on the best day, you know. I gotta read that one now because that's scary. Corn cookies to give the people of Alexandria, and Walker approaches while she is forging. And although it only takes a swift slice of her machete to kill it, Carol's annoyed at the blood that splatters all over the nice, clean white shirt. Walker 6. This is Walker 6 right here. Captured. Oh, hell no. Just goes with him to seek revenge on Denise. As Michonne and Glenn are on their way back to Alexandria, they hear a whistle and are captured by Dwight and the Saviors, who use him as bait to trap Daryl. Dang it, Daryl, you screwed it all up. Scared. Caught off guard, the group tries desperately to find each other and to make their own way safely. Rick helps an injured Deanna run, while Michonne, Gabriel, and Carl fight their way through the crowd. But they are soon surrounded, and it's Jesse who comes to their rescue, shooting several walkers in the group. Can come run to their house where they will be safe, but not for very long. Run, man, run! Get out of here, run! Through the sewer and up the hills. Aaron feels guilty since his backpack filled with pictures of Alexandria led the wolves there. When he discovers Maggie's plan to leave to find Glenn, he insists on going with her. Instead of going over the wall and through the waiting walkers, he takes her through 2 more packs and a relic. Woo! 2 more packs and a relic. Come on, give me some numbered cards in here. Afraid. Pretty sure I had it. I did. Deanna Monroe. Deanna is trying to help Rick and the others escape the horde that is streaming into Alexandria when she is bitten. When the others are forced to leave, she is left alone with a gun so they can take her own life. But when the herd begins coming down the hall, she opens the door and takes down as many of the walkers as she can before letting out a defiant scream. Mrs. Monroe. Heck yeah. Negan on the chop. Heck yeah, Negan. We got chop 10, Negan. That's what I'm talking about. Hardcover that boy. You decide. The lone survivor from a shootout in the road hunts Carol down and tackles her. He shoots her in the arm and then the leg, hoping to watch her die slowly. Carol begins to smile, and when she asks
Oh, Jesus. And when he asks her what she has to smile about, she explains that she is going to die soon. So there's nothing wrong anymore. And he begins to walk away. She yells that he can't just walk away, he must decide.
Brave. I remember when she was a wussy puss, and then she turned into one of the bravest girls there. Quick or slow.
Morgan was with the team trying to lead the quarry horde around away from Eve, not out of fear of being killed, but to try to save the wolf's life.
Mr. Carol come with murder somebody. Just a pizza guy.
In order to stop the noise of the walkers trapped in the supply store, Glenn, Nicholas, and Heath must find a way to kill them without being overrun. When they discover that the main door has been barricaded, they shoot out a window and take them all at once. Nicholas finally proves that he is willing and able to step inside and help.
Yeah. What is this?
Wow, I've never seen that. Free pack. See reverse side for details.
What?
That is cool. Free pack exclusive digital trading cards. Oh, they're digital.
What a prick. I thought it was a Walking Dead card trade. You know I'm gonna do it. Yeah, you know I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Oh, two more packs.
Eeny meeny.
Oh yeah, I remember that scene.
With everyone lined up, Negan emerges from the RV with Lucille. He walks up and down the line, explaining that he doesn't want to kill all, but he also can't let them all live. Because of how many of his people they have killed, he decides which one will beat to Jesus. Yeah, I forgot. He decides which one he will beat to death with Lucille by playing the most terrifying game, eeny meeny ever.
Most terrifying game. What we got here? In Memoriam Alpha Wolf. Oh, okay. I see what we're talking about. He got stabbed in the head. Stupid Gabriel was trying to save him. What the hell's wrong with you? In Memoriam.
While running through the walker her to escape, Denise is attacked, and the wolf, finally showing his humanity and ability to do more than just kill, comes back to defend her and is bitten. Denise urges Wolf to come to the infirmary so she can save him. But on the way, Carol shoots him in front of the balcony.
Oh, yes, yes, she did.
You need.
And you need.
After witnessing the death of her parents when they were divorced or devoured by walkers, Need wanders alone, taking shelter, food, wherever she could find it until she came upon the gates of Alexandria. While the community accepts her, she maintained her distance because in her heart she believes that everyone is destined to die anyway.
Man, I messed that up.
The hell is that? Drop on my hard case.
All right, then. New plan, guys. New plan.
Even though their bloody camouflage ponchos are working, watchful eye on the crowd of walkers, while Rick and the others in the cars left the quarry. Jesse tries to convince Sam to stay with Gabriel as well, but he claims that he'll be fine. Change plans. All right, climbing to safety.
Climbing to safety.
Maggie sees the green balloons. Maggie sees the green balloons that Glenn and set loose to signal that they were safe waiting the other side of the wall. Moments later, Joy turns to horror as the tower comes crashing down and the horde invades. Maggie runs out, barely makes it up the ladder and the lookout platform above the wall, where she is trapped and hungry walkers below.
Yeah, 56. Last of the regular packs.
Nibble on that.
That's what I'm saying.
While the leader of the Savior crew questions Abram and Sasha, one of them takes Daryl to the back of the truck to see what they have. Their fatal mistake was thinking that the one man would be able to keep Daryl from rescuing his friends. Daryl silently kills the man, grabs the RPG that is in the back of the truck, and blows the Saviors to pieces, man.
Get the hell out of here. All right, this is what we've been waiting for. This is what we've been waiting for. So you get that. There we go. One costume relic card inside. What could it be? What could it be? What could it be? No shit, it's Carol. It's a part of Carol's wardrobe.
Carol Pelletier, authentic wardrobe. Congratulations, you have received an authentic AMC's The Walking Dead Season 6 relic card.
Dang right. That's why I get these.
That's part of her jacket? Why does it look so different?
Weird. That's it, guys. That's it. I'll make my next video. I'll open up season 7 blaster box. How about that, huh? That's what I'll open up in the next one, guys. I'm clearing my mess here. You guys have an awesome day. Do that real quick. And then I'll be back on here in a little bit. See this, please like and subscribe and get me some subscribers and all that so I can start putting more stuff on here, you know. I want to keep opening these up. I want people to see these. I'll get better at my narrations too. I got another camera coming and all that, you know how it goes. There you go, stuff on. But anyways, you guys have a good day. I'm out. Next video.